All right, coming up, our etiquette expert Diane Gottsman will join us to answer a variety of questions for us on etiquette tips for 2017.
You're watching Good Day Austin on Fox 7.
All right, welcome back. Time to get all those etiquette questions answered this morning with our expert, Diane Gottsman. Diane, thanks for joining us this morning. What we've got here are some commonly asked questions.
Yes.
So I'm sure a lot of people out there will be wondering about some of these.
Good. All right. Well, these are questions we actually received, and we just combined them all together. So here it is.
All right. So first up, let's talk about dinner time. You're out at a nice dinner, maybe with a boss or on a date. Who picks up the tab?
Well, hopefully not both. Your boss should not be your date.
Right.
But when it's your boss,
yes.
when
Good
it's your boss and your boss invites you out for a business meeting, he or she is going to pick up the tab.
Okay.
When you're out on a date, the rule is whoever invites pays and tips.
Okay.
So that bill and the gratuity go hand in hand.
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay.
Should you offer? I mean, if a man asked me out on a date and he paid, should I try?
You could try if you know, so often people say, well, I feel like I should at least offer.
Yeah.
So if you feel like offering, go ahead, because you're going to feel better.
Okay.
But I think they're going to be prepared, except I don't want you to show up with no cash. You know, just in case they say, your part is, you know, X amount.
But don't do that.
Don't do that. That's not going to be a second date.
Yeah.
Next, we have our new crowdfunding platforms, appropriate suggestions to pay for vacations, concert tickets as gifts by family members or close friends.
You know, that is such a sticky question because, yes, people use crowdfunding. And certainly for tragedies, when there's illness, that's understandable and reasonable. When you want to go to a particular concert or you want somebody to pay for your dance lessons for the semester, maybe not. You know, that's not going to be the right venue. Because what happens, you know, when you get that request, we tend to say, oh, gosh.
Really?
Yeah,
you roll your eyes.
Yes, yes. So I think that we have to be very careful when it comes to crowdfunding.
Okay. My question is, though, even if you don't support that, which I don't, but can't you just ignore it and not give money?
You
I mean,
can.
some people actually will be willing to give money to some of these things that may sound silly.
Yes, absolutely. So I think it's subjective. If you want to give, give. But if you don't want to give, it's not an obligation.
Okay. How should you address an email when you don't know the name of the person you're reaching out to? For example, to whom it may concern, or dear sir or madam.
So how do you feel when you get one of those emails or letters? You know, usually an email that says
delete.
To whom, delete.
Yeah, they don't know who they're looking for.
Exactly.
It's not personal. If they really wanted to make the effort, they could find out my name and who they're trying to reach.
And that's the answer. Do the research. It is so easy online. Just look. And at worst case scenario, if you cannot find out a name, which you can
always pick up the phone.
That's perfect. Now, the gatekeeper may not tell you. You might sound like a stalker. You may sound like a stalker, not you, but you know. So you can say to the hiring manager. Or to, now I don't
at least have the title of the person if you don't know their name.
That's a good idea.
But you can pick up the phone and let them know why you're calling and why you want the name. You know, that way you're not just randomly calling and they're not quite sure if you're legit
not asking for the address after all. There's home address.
They can find that too, though. You know, everything's online.
Sure.
That is true. Next we have here, who extends their hand first for a handshake, a man or woman?
I think whoever has the confidence to extend your hand first. So in other words, years ago, people were taught that little girls extend their hand first and little boys wait, and then vice versa.
Really?
Yes,
Okay.
you know, so these are all antiquated rules. So
I didn't know
today,
that.
yes. So in business and socially, extend your hand first because it shows confidence, it shows relatability. So you don't have to wait. You know, oftentimes men will wait. You know, unless you're the queen.
Yeah.
The queen extends her hand first.
Okay, let's wait for the queen always.
Yes, yes. But anytime other, just extend your hand first.
Okay. What do we have next? What honorific would you use to address a married woman in business? I've never used that word before, I don't think.
Let's talk about what honorific is.
It's a title. That means Mr., Mrs., MS. So the answer is MS.
That's what I use. Well, especially for the kids' teachers, if I don't know they're married or single, MS.
MS. Okay. And you know, in business, that's the title you use. So now, are you going to go to, you know, to protocol hell if you use Mrs.? Absolutely not. But the appropriate term is Ms.
Okay.
Because you wouldn't say, so are you married or single? You know, that's weird, right?
Yes.
So
no, don't do that.
You don't call about that.
No. All right, Diane, we always appreciate your very good advice.
Fun
Thanks for
being
coming
here.
in. We'll be right back.